Amma Bhagavan Sharanam. What can man do when he knows he is unhappy due to inner suffering and pain? How should he really become happy? Sri Bhagavan teachings. See, the fundamental thing is what is there is not important. Whether there is a comparison, jealousy, frustration, anger, hatred. What is there is not important. What is important is, do you look at it? And having looked at it, do you accept it? Let us say there is jealousy. So first you become conscious of the fact that there is a jealousy. Most people are not even conscious of it. And having become conscious of your jealousy, which is causing a lot of pain. At the next level, you accept of jealousy because that is there. It is a fact. There is nothing you could do about it. Anything you do more in just whitewashing the fact, putting under the carpet. It will soon start stinking. So you accept it. Now the moment you accept anything, whatever that is not important. There is no wastage of energy. When there is no wastage of energy and energy is still, that is not being wasted. That only is joy. That only is happiness. That is all. He does not depend on any condition, not the acquisitions of a building or a car or whatever that gives you pleasure. Joy or happiness does not depend on these factors. It depends on only one factor. That is the stillness of energy. Energy is still when there is acceptance. And before you accept, you must know it is there. So, what is there is totally unimportant. That is why I am telling you, God does not judge you. When He does not judge you, why do you judge yourself? And what is there is in the human mind, which is millions of years old. It is an ancient mind. It is not your mind, that is His mind. It's just the human mind. All these things are there. The human mind, which is what a cell will have his emotions, will have these feelings. It is a part of human mind, use its basic nature. Like if you take sugar, it is what a particular taste. Thus when a certain particular color, it got a crystalline form. These are the characteristics of sugar. These are the characters of a human mind. Certain aspects of a human mind are following through you. Certain aspects, the human mind are flowing through him. There is nothing you can do about it. That nothing you should do about it. All that you should do is, aha, see, is there is, yes, it is there. Embrace him because it is or there. Be friends with it, accept it, and when you do, that all conflict cases. When there is no conflict, energy is not wasted, and energy is there, that only is joy and happiness. Is as simple as that. It is no use doing some pranayama, doing this, doing that. These things of course have their own effect, but then again you are going to get into conflict, and again the problem is going to start. It would give you temporary relief. If you want permanent relief, you must learn not to struggle with yourself, which means to accept whatever is there. When God is not judging you, why should you judge yourself? Whenever you comfort these things, whether it is fear or anger or lust or whatever that is, they start telling your story. What is the story is told, there is no more problem. You must wait till the story is complete. So this lust now begins to explain itself in. What was the story? This person was doing theoretical physics. Later on went on to become one of the world's top physicians. He hated experimental physics. He never liked it. But then he had no other go, but he had to do experimental physics, which he had heated up. So, the dislike for the experimental physics, doing something which he did not like to do. That conflict became fear, and fear became lust. And lust, he was fighting with him, it was becoming more. So then he said, oh, this is the story. Then he said, it's much easier to deal with experimental physics than lust. He began to embrace it. He spoke to his professor. He became happy in the laboratory. And then problem settled down. So that is what happens to life. You have the control except then. It will tell its story and you become free. Thank you. Shri Amma Bhagavan Sharanam.